Pour you some. We're at Trattoria Amicizia in Rodino, which is a little town out in the Italian countryside, and we are having an amazing dinner. This is the wine that they grow in their vineyards here, and they call it the red wine of Amicizia. Next we have the tartare, which is uncooked beef with truffles.
We're in culinary happiness right now. Amazing.
And I think it's a prefix meal. We just walked in and they just started serving us dish after dish. This is awesome. And the pairing of the wine is perfect. You can actually taste the sweetness of the wine come out after having some of the red meats. The tartare, amazing.
I feel like we just walked into a different planet. We were just walking along and we got to our bed and breakfast and said, well, where should we eat? You have a restaurant and you have a pizzeria. And we said, restaurant. She called for us and we walked into the restaurant.
Table set.
Table set.
With bread on it already?
And everything just started coming. So great.
Our host at the bed and breakfast said, do you want a pizzeria or do you want a restaurant typical of the region? And we were like, really? I mean, of course we can do that, but we were kind of like, really? Is that even a question? This is the season, right?
I think we're just about to go into the season, so that too is really special.
We're happy. How are you feeling about this meal?
This is what I wanted in Italy, and I had it right before me.
What is this?
The whole experience, things around Italians, not tourists, which, you know, has its place to be around tourists, to be around Italians, but to have this experience, having great Italian food that is being served to Italians, and we just happen to be here, which is wonderful because it's like you're not being sold to, you're actually enjoying what the locals eat, and that is just special, and being able to, it's not like just a meal, but it's a special meal too, so I don't know, there's no planning, this just was amazing, so that too makes it, the whole experience special. I can't wait for what's next.
Next course, cow cheese with the green sauce that's not pesto, it's parsley, anchovies, and garlic with a tomato on top. Just so you know, not every restaurant experience has been great on this trip.
Last night, for example.
Precisely. Last night, for example, was not, by any means, a night that we'd like to document. And I've been giving Kim a very hard time about it because she was so set on this restaurant that we passed by in Levanto. She said, oh, I have to go there. She didn't say in those words, but basically that was the sentiment. This, by far, cancels out last night's experience. And so, because Kim picked the bed and breakfast that we're staying at tonight, who recommended this restaurant, I have now excused Kim from that horrible experience last night. So just so you folks know, We have had one bad experience, but it's been nice that it's been limited to one bad experience. And this by far is one of the best experiences of this trip. Yeah. Next dish is eggplant with tuna. How is it?
It's almost sweet, like tangy. Nice.
Next, we have beef with the tuna mayonnaise. Okay, here's the deal. We didn't pick the menu. We just sat down and started being served. We don't know how this works. We don't know if we're supposed to decline and if it changes the price or if it's a prefix meal. We also don't know how many courses are involved in this. So all we can go by is to notice that there are still 2 plates and 2 sets of silverware on our table. So we're assuming we're still working on the appetizers and we're getting full and we're not sure how to pace ourselves.
It's very hard to decline.
And all the tables here, there's just 3 tables, are being served the same dishes at the same time by the chef herself. She comes out with a platter and serves each table each dish. I've never had an experience like this in my life. Have you? Yeah, this is something special. In Italy, we don't really know how to comprehend it, but we're just going with it.
Second plate. I think it's time. I'm almost full.
So this is probably...
You can totally smell rosemary.
So that's for this rosemary. This is ravioli with butter and rosemary. Kim just informed me that I used to love Parmesan. I don't remember this, but she said I used to eat it straight as a kid. Traveling with your big sister. I'm thankful. Look at that smile. We finally got our ceci beans in the soup, which is our next course of vegetable soup. These ceci girls are happy. Say it again, Kim.
Ceci beans, the ceci girls in Italy.
We are very happy. And it's not just the wine. I missed it all. What did Kim just say? She said, this is the meal we go home and talk about until we die. A little dramatic, but true.
The real deal second course on the big plate.
I'm ready. Not really. I'm so full. And carrots.
You would think carrots would be carrots. Everywhere but these carrots have some flavor and are tasty and sweet.
She's taking the dishes away. I think we made it. We made it to the last dish. I'm proud of us, Kim. Here's dessert. Kim, tell us what we have.
One of my favorites, panna cotta. Some sort of chocolate salami.
Salami meaning it's in a roll, not the meat, which is what I thought it was.
And I don't remember what she described this as.
It looks like some kind of chocolate amazingness. Oh, goodness. We have no room, but we're gonna find it somewhere, because this looks great. I just had the chocolate salami, and every taste bud in my mouth is having a party. Wow.
There's some crunchiness to it,
Yeah.
but it's very rich. And I still don't know what that is. That's good.
We found out what this chocolate one is. It's called Bonnet. It has egg, chocolate, coffee, and amaretti. Huh? Amaretti? And it's ottimo. Excellent. Sugar cubes in 95% proof alcohol. I had one.
Bisogna trovare il modo che lei possa convivere bene con questa roba qui. Cioè, questo è il mio dito, la qui sopra, sono qui. Punto. Siccome quello...
What?
No. Devo escludere.
We were expecting it to be €100 per person. 28?
Però negro.
What?